So personally, my favorites. I love a good paranormal female gooner literature piece, and that's because it's like so divorced from reality. It's like the perfect fantasy book, right? So I really like paranormal things, usually like vampires or romance novels, right? And like oh god, how do I put this? Okay, in both of these genres of female gooner literature, there are—
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that? Female Goonerism. Let me get this straight, right? We're in the point of time where people just sit on their, sit in front of their desks, their nice office. I don't even know why she's showing her face on camera. She's like all done up, right? She thinks she looks good. She has 1,000 rings on her fingers. Like, I guess like rings on fingers look cool sometimes, but like it's even on the other hand. Multiple rings on the fingers just it just shows like how many divorces you've had, because you're just that hideous. We're in the point of time where like we just sit down and talk about male goonerism and female goonerism. Okay, like I haven't seen a male goonerism video. I've always just seen like stop gooning, and now we're sitting here listening to something that's encouraging women. Is that not one-sided or what?
There are definitely themes, and there are certain disgusting behaviors that I will now explain to you. So
okay, when you said disgusting behaviors, you looked at the camera like you enjoyed those disgusting behaviors. You were like, disgusting. And then in your eyes, you were like,
You know how like vampires drink blood, right? Usually, I don't know why, but in like paranormal romance books, like the lead male character is always in some position of authority.
I just spit everywhere, by the way. That's disgusting.
Very gooner of me.
In vampire gooner books, usually there's a portion of the book where she's on her period and he eats her out.
Who sent me this video?
That's there. And it's fire. It's fire. It's disgusting, but it's fire.
There's no way she what?
It makes sense contextually because he drinks blood, and there are things that women do for 1 week every month where there is blood, right? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's low key genius. Like it's truly like okay. And I have a book to recommend to you. It's Nectar by D.D. Prince. Fire book. And all I'm saying is, D.D. Prince could 100% write like that. Shakespeare could never write that shit. He could never think of that shit. That's just not in the window. It's one of his so many words from the nose. Basically, like there is a genre of female gooner literature for any stage of life that you're at.
You know what stage of life you're at? You know what? You know what stage of life you're at? The stage of life where you goon over the vampires and the werewolves because you will never have an actual real man that actually loves you, because all you do all day is goon all day. Yeah, I'm done. It's just like
There are some where the woman is like wealthy, but usually she's a chud loser poor person.
Chud loser poor person.
And then he's like Captain Save-A-Hoe, and he's like for some reason attracted to her in all of her mid-tier glory. And that is how most gooner books go. And then usually she's a chud loser, but she's also for some reason a virgin. And there are some where she's not a virgin. There are some where she's a ho-ho. And you know what? Both are fire. I'm not picking sides. They're
I want to die.
all fire. And what's so great about like female gooner literature is no matter what you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, there is a fucking book for it. Yes, there is a book for it. Now the gooner material in each varies, right? There are some books I've read where like they will lead up to the gooner material for like, I don't know, 20 fucking chapters. I'm reading this shit, and then I'm like, damn, they led up to that. Or sometimes they just like skip the fucking scene entirely. I'm like, why the
Fuck did I even read this book, bro?
I was trying to goon.
Holy. The fuck?
Piece of gooner literature, you'll reread that shit for sure. You're reading that shit for ages. You're reading that shit this week. You're reading that shit tomorrow. You're reading that shit 3 years down the line when you remember it.
Oh god. Ugh.
husband's not a werewolf vampire. So basically, that's how female gooner literature works. I'm not looking for judgment. No judgment, okay? Because I'm confiding this confidential information on what female gooner books.
Yeah, you're a hoe. Sorry, that was aggressive. There's every piece of judgment for you. Like, look at all the rings on your fingers. Like, that's like 13 or like 14 husbands, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You're cooked, chat.
And if you take that and if you weaponize it as a way to shit on me, that will not be tolerated. Also, I left out another
It will be weaponized if that's something that you take the crap on me. Oh, it's done. You're on the internet. It doesn't matter.
very important genre of female Gooner literature, and that's fan fiction, right? Like Wap Pad and shit.
I was a Wap Pad warrior.
You gon' make me make a scene.
The fuck is a Wap Pad warrior?
Funny hear my voices when they play me on the screen.
Can have fantasy as well. There are fantasy books on Wattpad.
It's literally like shit that 14-year-olds write. And a lot of that shit gets turned into like real books and then real movies. Like The Kissing Booth started off as like a Wattpad piece of literature. After that corny ass movie series on Netflix, it's like a romance series now, that started off as a Harry Styles fanfiction on Wattpad. And then it got published. And then it got turned into a movie by Netflix. It's a whole fucking series. There are like 3 of them, bro. But I used to personally write fanfiction myself. And as somebody who did that, it's genuinely, it changed my fucking life. Changed my adolescence. And really, I'd recommend that if men are curious, they check out the Gooner books I've recommended or the content that exists between the covers of those Gooner books. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to give out this this lesson on female Gooner.
Lesson.
Funny hear my voices when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one who wanted